being the wrong shade of brown. I did because my HOA president, Todd, ran our neighborhood like a dictatorship. But instead of yelling or getting petty, I got smarter. And over the next 2 years, I completely destroyed his world. If you've ever felt powerless under someone who abuses their position, hit that like button, subscribe, and strap in. This story is a slow burn, but the ending, pure karma served on a silver platter. Evil narrative expansion, but God forbid you left your trash can out 10 minutes past 9 a.m. That was a $200 Todd, find a neighbor for using beige mulch instead of Toddy gave me this smug little smirk and said, "Rules are rules," then walked off like I was beneath him. Another got a warning letter for parking 2 inches over the sidewalk. When I moved into my quiet suburban neighborhood, I was hoping for a peaceful life, fresh-cut lawns, friendly neighbors, and no drama. Instead, I got Todd. He thrived on fear and paperwork, hiding behind rules he enforced with an iron fist on everyone but himself. Todd was the kind of HOA president you read about in horror stories, obsessed with power, allergic to accountability. I made the next closest match. Big mistake. I got slapped with a $500 fine. His yaw was chaos. Unpermitted sheds, a fence taller than legally allowed, junk piled behind bushes. So when I moved in and couldn't find the exact approved stain for my fence, I tried being reasonable. I showed him receipt, explained the shortage, offered to repaint when it was back in stock. That moment, that smirk, that was when I knew. Looked like it hadn't been cleaned in years. I was going to take Todd down, but not with rage, with patience, precision, and paperwork. Todd laughed it off. Don't worry, I have it handled. He'd call surprise votes when only his allies were present. He'd lose paperwork that didn't suit him, and he ruled the finances like a king with a closed ledger. Over a dozen neighbors had tried to get budget info before. All ignored. One even claimed Todd had used HOA funds to build his backyard patio. Another saw his kids at the closed community pool. Step 1, become the inside man. Todd's first mistake, underestimating me. Thousands marked as admin expenses with zero detail. I played the part. Polite, eager, quiet. I let him think I was harmless. I joined the HOA board under the pretense of wanting to help the community. For 2 years, I sat in every meeting, watched how he manipulated votes, strong-armed board members, buried homeowners in red tape. I stayed quiet, observed, took notes, until I noticed something bigger. Step 2, follow the money. Todd constantly bragged about our healthy reserves and how smart he was with budgeting. But nothing added up. HOA fees were sky high, yet the pool closed for half the summer. Landscaping, dead and brown. The clubhouse. I asked to see the budget at a meeting, so I filed a formal request. He ignored it. That's when I went door to door. Turns out I wasn't alone. I filed a second request this time with the board cop. Todd stalled, but I wasn't backing down. Step 3, build the case. He started droning on about how hard it was to manage the HOA and how he sacrificed so much for us. When Todd finally caved, the financial docs were a disaster. Invoices missing. Payments unlabeled. A $15,000 landscaping fee to a company that didn't exist. I cross-referenced every check, every vendor. And then, boom, there it was. Todd was funneling HOA money into his personal account. He'd hire a buddy-a, shady contractor with zero online footprint for maintenance jobs, inflate the cost, and split the difference. I built a dossier, screenshots, bank statements, photos, notarized witness statements. It was airtight. Step 4, the coup. Annual HOA meetings were normally ghost towns. Maybe 10 people max. Not this year. I spent weeks canvassing. Told neighbors what Todd had been up to, not everything. Just enough to get them curious and pissed. The night of the meeting, the room was packed. Todd strutted in, like usual, clipboard in hand, smug as ever. That's when I stood up. Todd, could you clarify some discrepancies in the budget? It belongs to a sweet retired couple who bring cookies to meetings. He blinked. This isn't the time or place, because justice doesn't always come fast. But when it does, it's worth every patient step. Actually, I said, handing out copies of my report, it's the perfect time. And tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And of course, subscribe for more stories where karma always finds its target. Murmurs, flipping pages, gasps, then shouting. Todd tried to talk, tried to regain control. Too late. I motioned for a vote to remove him. Unanimous. Todd was done. After Todd was ousted, we hired an independent auditor. They confirmed it all. Over $50,000 embezzled. Tens of thousands more mismanaged. Multiple counts of fraud. We reported him to the police, filed a civil suit. Todd had to sell his house to pay legal fees and restitution. His contractor, buddy, blacklisted from doing business in the county. And Todd, word got out. He tried joining another HOA in a nearby town. Someone Googled his name. He was laughed out of the room. Today our neighborhood looks better than ever. The pool is open. Landscaping is lush, fees are lower, and Todd's old house, every time I walk past the house, If this story gave you chills, smash that like button.